Okay, so this is how it starts from this point. So I go right here and you can see items that say they're free and that you use points. So as things came up, uh, but it says how many points, but then you get it for 0. So it says right here that I get more points and then I earn more points, max at 300 per time for shopping. So you buy an item, you get percentages off, which I got up to almost, well, 73% off, because by the time you figure I got free items, so it's at least more than 73% off, but it was at the cost point. So at this point, like right here, I think this is a reader. So figuring out how to utilize the points, but like right here, that's got a way to read your memory cards. But like some of these things I didn't use because they take memory cards. So then you just have to go in and choose the items and then go at the very top and find where you can find the exact items you're wanting. So basically, the main thing at the moment is the earning these points is what I wanted to share, is how they have these free things right here. So get more points by shopping. So you order $38 for 1.5, order $49 for 2.5, max 300. So about $38 to $49 for an item. And then on your shopping cart, everything that you've added to your shopping cart. So right now I've got, this is just check in and see what happens. So I've already purchased, you're only allowed to spend $800, I think, about every 24 hours, because it says that it's these are imported items. So it'll tap out at $800. So I ended up getting $3,000 worth of stuff. So I go to my email. So I'll show you this. So this, the total price right here. Look at the price. Let's see if I can get it to focus. $336. And I got, now the thing is some of these things you don't know how long it's going to take to get to the location, but because it's coming from overseas or where it's coming from. But some of these things like the lunchbox and shoes and glitter clothing and toenails, because I had my toenails removed in Japan, so I buy fake toenails. There, right there, I got an elegant gown. I got ice trays. I got this thing for making tea or oils. I've got an electric jar opener. I've got a thing with my initial on it for keeping track of my money on my wrist. I got some different clothing, and the sizes run on the small size, because at the stores at Target, Walmart, Family Dollar, here in America, almost all the stores, I'm a size small or medium. But on this site, it says that I am a large. So that needs to be notated, that it runs on the small side. So I'll see when this stuff comes. I was a little nervous about ordering too much in the clothing department, because it's saying that they're pretty accurate to what it claims the sizes are. But I'm a size 9, and they have a size 9 as large. So you've got, I got some reusable cups, but here a phone stand with a speaker, portable wireless keyboard, another portable foldable keyboard, economical wireless mouse. I got a sleeping eye mask. I got a U-shaped neck protector that I can use for holding my phone. I got this wireless sports that's supposed to be, I think, waterproof. But either way, it's a noise canceling headband that you can listen without having to have the earbuds in your ears. It goes over your ears. And then I got this wireless sports earbuds that goes around the back of your ears. like the Shocks ones that I have. So the total for all this and items, and there's the lunch, and then I got the shoes and the shirt, sparkly shirt. So what I did was I bought a pair of pants separate and on the other orders. So this order came up to $336.14. And so originally it had the items at almost $3,000 worth of stuff. And I figure by the time it's all done and said, it'll be about $1,000 worth of stuff. But I got all these free items too. So like this right here, this this ottoman, it says for $37. That's with shipping. And that's a large size ottoman, a 43-inch black ottoman for $37. So by buying the ottoman, I got other things for free. So like this would show was only $1, but it's $1.99 to ship it for me to have a way to waterproof and protect my, well, and it just came up a message, free shipping. So some of these things have free shipping, some, do it separate, but like this is a silicone you can use for ice, but I mean, my daughter used it to make, pour things into, for molding candles. You can use it for making, these molds, these silicone molds for all kinds of things. Anyway, all kinds of crafts, but especially I love tea. And I think that like, I got a blender, and to be able to blend up like fruits and stuff and make into smoothies, but to make a decorative, flower. And I think I got one that was diamond shaped, but like right here, I got these cups, and this one says 1 to 7 days. I get a $5 credit within 48 hours if delivered after, so you get credit if it comes late. So this is just, so what I got here is some of these different orders. And then it lets you track on Temu.com, and it has the transaction, it has the shipping, says you can track it. It's got the information on it. But what you do is on the way is I have my PayPal attached to my account, and then I attempted to set up through my PayPal, like a automatic payment, but I have to set up myself, I think, as a business. I'm still attempting to figure out how to do this as I'm figuring out how. But basically, as I'm attempting to set up for me to go live and share what I'm sending. So here we go, right here. We got new multifunction right here. Now that's a waterproof holding case. But could be the camera. I don't know. I ordered one that's a camera. I believe that might be the waterproof camera for $23. It says it's going to take a while to come from overseas. Adjustable height. Now this one is one that just sits to hold your phone. But a top quilted soft cushion for the couch. Now here for the studio for $8 for a 43-inch. It goes behind your chair. Podcasting equipment. Now that's pretty dang cool. You could get a setup, and then now this one was a little bit more expensive on the items compared to the site, $49, but it's incredible. Heavy duty, holds on to like a selfie stick, but because a lot of these don't have a good stand and they aren't like really heavy duty, this one looks extremely durable. So I got myself some other things for, taking pictures, light up, colorful outfit. I thought since the storms are coming, $3.82 for some gloves that are touchscreen thermal gloves. I mean, how can you get, $3.82 to add that on there. So this is something I was really excited about. $34.92 for a luxury and soft blanket. So I have to wait a little bit for it. But the fact that I was able to buy all these things and just the different orders, that along the way as I was ordering, I just continued to pick out. So here's some other items. So this goes on the outside of your camera. This goes to hold your phone with an actual microphone. But you look at $5.43 for an external camera. $7.91 for LED film. And this is just so unbelievable. So we'll wait and see. This is my first experience. It says the total is $17.85, a discount of $48.87. My order of how much I saved, how much it really cost me. And then you got to remember, this is what I just learned, is as I purchase things, I get more free points. So then my actual order, see where it's at. I don't know that I screenshotted anything. So let's see if I can find more orders that I ordered. Let's see here. So this one was 20 for a 5-wing outfit for photography to dance around. Now this one says it's $82 off for 20 bucks. This one does have shipping, $2.99, and sales tax of $176. But the total cost to my card being, it says, what is it right there? It says $25.60 to my PayPal. And so right there, 20 bucks, $25. But it's polyester fiber wing outfit. So I'm like, this is just, pretty cool to, like, you can just Google, I mean, not Google, but you see, here's the pants I bought, 10 bucks for sparkly pants. And I bought this shirt separately. So what I have is I have all these different transactions separately of separate orders. But then it combined all together as it originally showed. But you're maxed out at $800. So here's my sequin pants I got for $618. Says $1014, and then it says with my discount, and then it says $2.99 shipping, and then it says the total is $1014 with your $779. So that's the total with it being shipped. So it was originally $618, and then the total charge is $1014. I mean, that's sequin pants. I mean, we'll see when they arrive, but I mean, who couldn't want to not try? I mean, like, for photography, just to have a cool, I mean, look at some of this stuff. A psychedelic outfit. I mean, you just look at some of this stuff and you're like, wow. I mean, it's incredible, the idea that for photography and me attempting to go back to, working from location as I'm traveling. But since I'm dealing with this court hearing and I'm at one location for a bit as I'm traveling, and that's the thing about it, is I know people keep talking to me, but I think that the security is the opposite. I think we need to show exactly where I'm at. The police already know that I'm here. I'm already on bond, so the government already knows. I have a court hearing on March 11th. So, anyway, so here we are, portable blender for $11.41. My PayPal got charged $15.77. I got a total of $35.70 off. The subtotal $11.41 for a blender with a cup, a portable blender with a cup, and you're supposed to be able to use a USB with it. So here's the shirt. Oh, I had something similar to that. Anyway, so all I have now is orders all separated out, but I'm looking to see if, some high-waisted underwear I thought were really cool. So I've got, the total was, let's see what the total was, $16.95. And the shipping $2.99, $1.16. So the total cost of them, but the fact that they're 4 pieces, they're high-waisted, they hold your belly in, and I thought they were kind of cool looking. So I was like, the fact that some of these things are pretty cool. So basically, the way the app works is it comes up as you buy something, and you get the message that you bought it, and you get the confirmation that you bought it, your order confirmation, and then you have things that are in your shopping cart. So like here, this is the 6-in-1 to be able to do cooking, and I thought this was super cool. And the total, it says $25.86, but it says $31.30 that I got $18.26 off, $44.12 and then it says the total here, the subtotal is $25.86, and my card got charged, it says $31.30 for it. But here's the thing, when you go back on the app, here's the important part. So you go on, first thing, you go right here to your store, to the Play Store, and you download the app right here, this app right here. And then when you open it up, you click these like rewards, and you can crack like a golden egg and do different things, but you get these free points. The more, every time you order, so this is some points that will stay in my cart, my shopping cart, so I can come back later, because I've already shopped as much as I can for one day, for I think a 24-hour period, because you're only allowed to spend $800 if it's coming from overseas. So some of these items that were coming from here, how they do it separate, where you can order an item here and there, but the total can't come up to a certain amount or something. So I had to keep taking things out of my cart. So that's something that's really important to know before you do what I did and end up with, almost $1,000, and it was like $2,500 free worth off, plus my already freebies, my other things I got for free. And then I ended up having to keep it in my cart overnight, and then I came back, and some of the things drop off because they're on timed out of when they sell out. So I don't know which items were still in the cart by the time I go back. I might not have gotten the things that I really wanted. I don't know. That was the thing about it, is you really need to be prepared for being able to check out as fast as possible is the real game of this site. Because all these things, it says here, I got my points at 595 again from shopping, but I have to wait and then be prepared to be able to shop again. So when you come and you log back in, and you're going to get your freebies of items for free. So I can choose my free items for my points. So by shopping. So I just showed you the orders of what I got for shopping. Let's see what it says on rules. So here it says my points. What are Temu points? Temu points are points that can be earned by placing orders on Temu, and can only be used on Temu. Temu points have no cash value and cannot be redeemed for cash or credit. How can I earn Temu points? To earn Temu points, you must have a valid user account. Temu points can be earned by placing orders on Temu. Excluded some specific promotion or events. The Temu points you may earn for each order will be displayed on the payment details page. After placing the order, you need to enter the home page of Temu points to claim points. Points will be valid to claim for 15 days after payment of the order. Any overdue points will expire and will not be reissued. You can get up to 300 points for each order, and every day you can get a max of 900 points. You cannot earn points for one-click pay items. Temu points can also be earned through daily tasks, but if you do the one-click items, it makes it where you get points. That's what, so it says right here, it says you cannot get up to 300 points for each order, and every day you can get a max of 900 points. You cannot earn points for one-click item. It must be where you cash them in. I don't know, because I thought that that's what was happening. I thought every time I ordered something separate, you go and you earn free items, or maybe that is your free item. I don't know. I guess now I'm getting confused. I'll have to keep playing around with this more. Because I thought that when I was clicking on it, by doing the items, and it said by ordering an item, then I got points. But it's saying here under the rules, it's the opposite. It's saying you cannot earn points for one-click pay items, which is interesting, because there's some things that come up on the site and you aren't able to put in your cart. So if you really want it, you have to choose to buy it right then. And I thought those were helping me get points, but it's saying I didn't. So I guess I just kept ordering by ordering. And I think because it has a clock, that as much as you're staying on the site using the site, but you have to figure out how to check out of the shopping cart. If you put too much in the shopping cart and then you keep having points that go off of it for free items, but then you lose items because some of those items expired because they got sold out. So you put things in your cart, but if you don't check out in time, then those free points or the free items and the discounts, you end up not even know if you know, by the time you go back, if you got that item, because it's really like an auction site where it's just really fast. And there's got a timer clock that gives you a countdown of how fast, you really have to make decisions. So if you take too long on adding things at huge discounts, it might not last very long. So you really might want to just purchase, as I learned, as you go, just like the one click. Because waiting and adding it up in my cart ended up being where I think some of the things dropped off. Just like I learned, well, I'll talk about that separate. So, okay, Temu points can also be earned through daily tasks. The specific task details are subject to the information displayed on the Temu points page. How can I use Temu points? Temu points can be redeemed for coupon bundles and free items. You can only redeem one of these rewards each day. Temu points have a validity period and will expire within 90 days after they have been issued to your account. The no threshold coupons and coupon bundles can only be redeemed once a day and can be used on all items. Okay, so that's maybe the reason why you added up on the cart. So I wasn't able to do my transaction of my cart last night. I finally got it to work this morning, but it reduced it by $177 by coming in today. But I really don't know if what was in my cart is everything that I originally had in there. But I do know that I got a discount of $177 off. So right here, I can, this bundle, get for your purchase. But let's see here. Go back. See, there's a countdown. And then how many offers you have. But once you do grab the coupon bundle, it says you have, okay, now here it is right here. This is how you first start off when you get the app in the first place. Is you just click this button, and then whatever it gives you, you get items or money. Oh, looks like it. Wow. So maybe because I just ordered so much, it wants, and I'm new. I just barely downloaded it yesterday. So, I don't know. Maybe it's like this all the time. I have no idea. I mean, this is brand new to me. No, I didn't click the button. Now it automatically spun. Oh. So see how's the countdown right there? And then coupons. And then it just keeps giving more coupons and discounts. And so look at some of these things. So you got this projector for $17 that you can connect to your phone and project with it for $17. And this is a 2025. So it says buy and get. So it says I can use my points and then put it in my cart. And I can add it to my cart. And then right here, get free. More coupons. And then I go to how much it really costs in the end. And then now like something like an actual digital camera, which I don't have anymore. And this even comes with the actual memory card. But yeah, they've just got all these things, and then just basically anything you can imagine. Oh, there's the high lumens professional. This uses a phone too. Uses this one's 17. So buy and get 450. So then let's see how it works here. Add to cart, and then let's see what it does. Add to cart. Okay, so now I've got, let's see what it does. $133.99 for that one, and then this one is $17.50. It says total $34.50, shipping $2.99, and I can get my $4.50. Okay, so now I can get those 2 projectors, but I don't think it's going to work, but this is under the one click. So pay and get a freebie valued at $30. So see here it's saying, this is what I'm saying, is right here it's saying that if I buy those 2 projectors, that I can connect to the phones and have it playing on the wall or on a screen. It says I get $450 or $350 to go towards freebies gifts of $30. So I don't know, it's all this point system. You just have to pay attention, then watch and see it. I don't know. It's quite confusing and at the same time pretty exciting to get things so cheap, however it works out. But the question is whether, I don't know that this is going to work. Pay and get, let's find out. Pay and get, because I think I'm at my max. But it's a new day. So I don't know if after midnight it goes to the next day. Oh. Or if I had to wait 24 hours. Okay. Here's your free gifts. All free. 100% free. So then now after buying something and purchasing the order, then it's supposed to give me discounts or freebies. And that's not what it said under the rules. So it's not a guaranteed, but that's what's happening based on what I'm watching. So I can get 1 free, 6 free, depending on what I not accidentally, but I clicked on something. So I got 6 free. So all free. So then now I have all these free items that just discounted everything to free. So if I'm going to choose a free item, this is what I was just explaining. I got all these free items I can choose. Then it's like, well, why wouldn't I choose this? I mean, who couldn't use that? And I choose, have plenty of things logged in on different devices. I got all these different devices I'm attempting to work and to go live. There's that laptop. Oh, now here I got a TV, a foldable TV. As one of the items, I could do a computer. Here's an Apple product. An Apple 13. That might be interesting. Here's a portable TV. Now here's a lightweight tablet. USB rechargeable. Compatible. Normally $55. A wireless smart doorbell. Normally $68. But right now I need ways that I can go live. So I claim another tablet, because then I can just keep logging in. Now this is a hot 2024 wireless. Now these, I think you have to keep connecting. It says this one's normally $59. But they had other ones that were pretty cool. I think the laptop and these iPads and these devices, I can set up. This one would normally be $11.99. I'm getting it for free on iPad Pro. I'll claim that. A slim, no, that's another tablet. Ultra thin transparent keyboard. Here's a flip phone, Motor Razr flip phone. Now see, some of these you can log into Wi-Fi, and use. And plus, I should be able to through my T-Mobile, I would think, since I went and got. Now, this one's a smart tracking way to hold your phone. Another way to hold something. Now, I need a way to hold a tablet with all this stuff. Oh, wireless music station if I was wanting to do anything out loud. You got charging station, which is actually pretty cool. Way to keep things charged. I don't know, that's tempting. I'm at my 6 freebies. I've got, so far I've got all these tablets. I don't know. I mean, I have this Google Watch. I have the thing for it, but some of these things, being able to get it to charge. But I have bought in some other charging stations already. And since I don't want to use up my freebie on something that newest generation Wi-Fi repeater. See, some of these things I just don't know what they are. But right now I'm interested on like if I wanted to play music out loud. Right now I have been interested on more and more earbuds, but I've been going with waterproof. I did get a rug for free. Somewhere in my stuff, I got a rug for free. Oh, now here, this is, now let's see, that's only $18 for a freebie. So to me, I spent all this money and getting more tablets, ways to connect to all these sites. They should be able to be used by Wi-Fi. That's what I'm hoping. But I'm going to claim a bunch of more expensive items that I know I wouldn't normally have, and then I can compare them. And some of these things are pretty cool to be able to, choose for free. But when I realized that before someone had said that I chose something that was a cheap item after winning all this money. So I won all this money yesterday. This is a free gift box. It looks like a surprise. You don't know what it's going to be. But then I ended up getting something cheap. And I was like, hey, wait a second. I see. So boombox. So let's go back up. I don't know that you get to put, it doesn't look like in here any other way. 3-in-1 touch screen. $279. I have one last gift to do. I was looking at that other computer. I don't know if it's going to give me that as an option again, but let's see what it's going to give me. Let's see. 3-piece universal. What is this? I don't know. Night driving glasses. See, I already bought a bunch of that stuff. What I'm looking for is to see if it's going to add. Now here's another rotating smartphone. I need one that holds a tablet. I bought all these. Oh, here we go. Tablet multi-desk stand. So the question is, do I use the freebie on a way to hold it? Silvery. What's it say you get? Claim for free. Golden or black? Golden. Well, I think I'm going to need a way to hold all those tablets. So I think, I mean, I could go back and still get another tablet, but then I won't have a way to hold on to it unless I come back again. And there's the question, is these are so cheap. You're right. Should I go back up and look and see I can get, what is that? Let's see. Precise, high sense is suitable for iPhone, iPad, Android tablets, comparable touchscreen, magnetic pen. Okay, so I already have one of those with my phone. So it looks like right now these are the accessories. Now here's the sleepable. This one's 11 hours worth of earbud wireless listening. So I don't know. I didn't look through and decide here. Luckily, it looks like I have time. It doesn't look like it's giving me this. You only have a few minutes to choose. It's giving me time. Boombox. I just don't want anything loud right now. Touchscreen pens. I don't know. Do they usually add quite a bit for touchscreen pens? 3-in-1 precise pen. I don't know. I mean, some of these things you come back in when you get the points. Because you get something like this that your phone, I spent a lot of money on one of those. It was like almost 50 bucks. So, I don't know if it's the same one. But a way to hold things. But that's not a stand for a tablet. That's going to be for another phone. Which I'm getting all those tablets at the top. So I've got all these tablets. Then I'm going to have to find a way to prop up. It looks like some of them might come with cases, a way to hold them up. That's the thing about having people talk. So when the government and people review me going on this site, I've got a cult of pedophiles and prostitution ringleaders talking right now, threatening, being terrible human beings while I'm talking. So I have to overtalk terrorists currently. So I think the fact that I do anything to shut these people out, the fact that right now things that are headstand sleek, oh, that's a headstand. No, but I think something like that is pretty cool. No, here's another mobile phone. Is this, oh, that's a case. Those are pretty cool. I used to have something like that. A first aid kit, normally $29. Now here's another rotating stand. And this one looks like you can do different devices on. I kind of like that one because it's slim enough it can go either way with the phone or a tablet. I think that's a nice stand. Okay, so I'm going to claim that, and then let's see where I'm at. So let's see. 6 gifts free. Saved $205.64, and that's at the reduced prices. I mean, at all, getting all those things. So instead of getting, so claim my free gifts. Let's see what happens. Oh. Okay, so then now, let's see, oh, what it's doing. Okay, so here's where you get, okay, so I've got all those free, order and get your gifts. So I got all those tablets, all those gifts, and the stand, but I've got 4 hours to decide and see whether it even go through. So I bought one of those right there for $73. here it says I can buy this tablet or this computer here for $59. I can get glasses. I can get, this is a 2025, or I can go with camera glasses. Oh, here's a sleek body camera. So, printer. Here's another device. Here's a portable, is that a screen? This is a 2024 portable monitor laptop. Computer screen. So, I know I got those projectors that project onto something. I mean, I got this, they can connect to something. I got all those tablets. This is another portable monitor laptop. Decisions, because so there's a scooter, like I got mine confiscated. Ooh, now here we go. This is a camera. This is a camcorder. So I can get a camcorder for $96. Huh, for filming. Tripods are pretty cheap. High resolution YouTube vlogging. 5K Ultra HD camcorder with 64 MP resolution, Wi-Fi, and IR, night vision, 18 times zoom, 3.0 touchscreen, 2 batteries, remote control, and accessories for vlogging, YouTube, and video production. Night vision shooting, professional video gear, versatile options. And so this says here, I know I can order from Amazon Prime the cards. This says it does it for 5K, which some things don't even go that high quality. So, but having another way to videotape and set up an actual camera. Ooh, look at that, for beginners. Has the microphone. Okay, so I think with all my free gifts, I'm going to go with an actual camera. Let's see what it does. Check out for my free. Well, let's see what it does. So this is all new to me. Okay, so now it says I can order and pay, and I got my free gifts. I get my camera that I just bought. My total will be $104.19. It says I saved $205, but you got to remember all those gifts are all tablets and devices. This is crazy. So let's see if it'll go through, because I mean, I just really don't know on the processing whether it'll do it, if I'm on a new day or not. It says payment successful. So I should have an email showing that I got that camera, the total I paid. And I don't know if that's the same one. Okay, so let's just check and see my cart. Let's see. My cart's now empty. Okay, so now I go to my email. And I go up to my email, and $104. And then I gotta track this here. That's my tracking for the order track package. And let's see if it shows it all at once, all the gifts that I got. So it's waiting for it to track. But see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 items. So I got all those tablets, and I got a camcorder for $104. So there you go. This is it right here. This is the site to know everything. I mean, I'm in unbelief This is insane. That's crazy. I'm super excited. All right, people. Let's see here. Go to my Facebook because I'm gonna post this on social media. I want to put right here my social media account on my Facebook. So I'll be adding this to my Facebook, and then I've got my YouTube channel. I was just sharing about the story we're in, and my videos. So since I'm having a hard time with things processing, being out on bond, that wouldn't process. I have to go on like Rumble, some other sites. I'm attempting to share my story as I'm being targeted, all the way back from the beginning of my YouTube. I just want to go to the very beginning to show why it's really going to be imperative that I can work and get inexpensive items from this site and be able to start over. I've lost everything. So I got chased out of Utah. I literally, told the government that my daughter being transgender, I believe that they want to murder her. They keep threatening to kill me, my daughter. I put on that I'm being remote viewed through technologies. I know that that's how it works. I know that they watch for my eyesight. I contacted National Security. I said there's a classified breach. I've been talking about these mobsters, the Latter-day Saints, which is important to me, who's watching through these apps. They're claiming that they have an extinction order to kill everyone. They're claiming war. And I haven't been able to get the United States government to listen. So hopefully Temu, T-E-M-U, this will be my marketing, is sharing that I just ordered, between the last few hours, maybe about $1,000 worth of stuff at 73% off, a bunch of free items. Once they all come, it'll be between now and the middle of April. Then I'll be able to hopefully go on more and more sites to expose what's happening with the Latter-day Saints. I need to go live. I need to continue posting and explaining that I had to contact the Judiciary Commission. I've called the White House twice. They're running a pedophilia prostitution ring. These are gaslighters. I believe that they are a part of threatening to kill my daughter because she's transgender for a hate crime. They are identity fraudsters. They log in. This is a hate crime. I kept saying I need attorneys. I paid $4,400 almost. I ended up having the police after reporting. I was told by the police, targeted. Now I have criminal charges in Utah after they came and evicted me from my mother's house, a 45% beneficiary. I was given now less than $125,000 out of almost more than a $500,000 house as beneficiary. So now I've got to go on and tell my story about what's happening by remote viewing this technology. I showed up to Colorado where I got served by the police. Then I got a restraining order on me from my daughter after I stopped by, and which isn't on here, but I stopped by and I found out that my daughter's neighbor claimed that there was a body bag of a dead body, is believed. I contacted the police. I couldn't get them to report. I couldn't get them to investigate. So here I am getting ready for court here, and also had to just barely convert my phone, my home phone number, still not having an attorney, being threatened in Utah. Then here I am in my mind. Somebody told me that I was going to get, a ticket. They gave me a ticket for a misdemeanor in Kansas for driving this car that I can't prove is mine because there is no will registry. So I wasn't able to get the right help. So far, I've been being targeted, and the United States government is not reaching out to me. Here I went to the sheriff's office in Florida. I told them and reported what was happening live, and they literally told me that if it doesn't concern me living in Florida, then I explained to them that there's Temple Mormons and what's happening is a crime, and they said that they would not help me report against the Latter-day Saints for terrorism. And so I reported that live. Then I went on here and I had to deal with my Google, my phone, and getting my phone set up. I got my T-Mobile tablet stolen, so now through Temu, I just bought a brand new one. At Comfort Inn, the actual person who works there returned my card, my debit card. She attempted to buy $1,400 worth of jewelry, but because the Greeley police raped me, there's police officers that are dirty. I'm dealing with dirty cops, which is part of this email that I sent to a police officer and that was not willing to do well checks, that claimed that the picture I was looking on YouTube was not of my daughter being abused. It was an email claiming that I believe my daughter might be being harmed. What I was listening to was people claiming that they're wanting money for murder, rape, torture, and tormenting, and being abusive gaslighters. Here I am with criminal charges and needing attorneys again. So here I am in Florida attempting to document my story. As I'm documenting my story, I continue to travel, being concerned about my well-being no matter where I go. And I just don't understand. I was told by buying this hoverboard and dancing, but then they made it a copyright and I paid money for it to go viral. I was told that I was going to get monetization. I never got anything. All this money they keep claiming I'm going to get from my story, I continue to post. I continue to pay out of my house money from selling property. And at this point, I'm now dealing with charges and lawsuits, which now the Greeley police contacted me on New Year's Eve, claiming that they have a civil lawsuit to charge me with. They're waiting to serve me with. And here I am still traveling, attempting to get product reimbursement money, attempting to speak. Here I was going live about what was happening with the court about a misdemeanor in Kansas. Here I am, publicly noticed now to Doris Johnson, who charged on my card, which they claimed, my Mind Technology people claiming that she was under investigation for using mind control technologies and being a psychic. I got charged from my card $2,500 under her husband, under Zelle. I got a charge of $2,200 that I got reversed, but I gave her $800 in cash. She never did a thing she said she was going to do. She's a fraud, Doris Johnson. So this is my public notice to her out of Melbourne about how she literally ripped me off and how the United States government on this system must not have the people with the CIA and Secret Service and any of the government available anymore, because now there's just a bunch of scammers on here that don't follow through. They told me that she was under investigation. They had me pay money and they have not reimbursed me. They continue to scam me and everybody who has been a part of investigations or using me for investigations. So here I am with my augmented reality while the United States government continues to let celebrities and people who I've paid into, like Michael Jackson, literally my money, I believe, has been utilized to pay. So I showed my dancing moves that I originally did to his, but like this right here, just to show you, this is part of the machine of just to add this on here just to show you. But I just want to show you how this technology that I'm hoping when I get my my actual devices to work, I'll be able to combine these pictures together and better show how these technologies work. Because being able to show the abilities to dance, see, this is all instantly choreographed live, and then people take my moments, these celebrities, and they have my whole life, and then they take them and they use them. So all the way back from Vegas in the 80s, I would do dance moves through the TV along with Michael Jackson. In the 70s, I did things through the TV, and I remember all kinds of TV shows and through public broadcasting. The fact that this is a part of the machine, the fact that people keep making comments about how they made it where I don't look as good. The machine can actually make it where you don't see my hips that have been all cut up and sliced up, held hostage. On my YouTube channel, you can see where my tongue has been cut into a snake form. I don't believe that I cut it myself. I believe that's the story they wanted my parents to believe. I believe I was held hostage by a bunch of people in the 70s that are part of a cult. I believe that this cult still continues to use In Your Mind technology. I do believe it's a part of MK Ultra. I continue to post about what's happening. I think the fact that someone continues to talk and call me names, tell me I'm ugly, tell me not to look in the mirror, and literally these women are so insulting. But to know that some of these are celebrity men that are married and they show up to invade properties, to take over properties, to steal people's identities and their assets in America. So here I am just wanting to share with you. So then this is what happened was I was at an Airbnb, and some of these videos I believe have been taken down. I was told that they had been, but this guy at this Airbnb came up to me after they told me not to use the TV. So I had to make sure that I can have one that I can utilize the room and as a workspace. So the police came after he came and told me he was going to cancel my reservation. The police came and said I need to contact ICE. I was assaulted at this Airbnb, a Mexican that didn't speak English, and a bunch of people who all did not speak English, barely spoke any English, actually attacked me, bit my lip. And I reported to the police, but they refused to do a report about me being attacked and violated, and I consider that a rape. But, that's me. I think that someone coming up to you and biting you is illegal, but the police did not do anything about that. Instead, on camera here, they told me just to go ahead and contact ICE if I had any other concerns. They gave me a trespassing at an Airbnb for reporting that I got abused. I contacted Airbnb and let them know that I felt that I was being violated. Here I was just sitting out there, and this guy kept following me around, which is all on video. He kept following me around. And some of these videos now are not here because there was one at the pool of me calling Airbnb. Now that's me dancing. So there's one that's in between. Maybe it's this one. This 450 right here. Yeah, maybe. Because I did it through my watch and was videotaping at the same time, talking through my Google Watch. So here I am now at Regal, where I was told that the products that I buy, in order for other people to get reimbursement. So I went to a place in Kissimmee, where I went to a townhouse and rented for, I think about it was half a month. And I bought all these items, and then I got some good pictures. I was attempting to go live. I went to Old Town, sharing these products because I keep being told that we're going to get reimbursements, but I've never gotten a dime or a penny. I have people keep bragging that all I do is spend my money and that no one's ever going to pay for my story. I believe that I have money for my story. I believe I have monetization money. I believe that people have been stealing my money. And that they continue not to give me money. I think these same people continue to talk right now while I'm talking. I keep going live. I attempt to go live. So I found another Airbnb where I spent 4 months. I rented some other places in Titusville, Melbourne. And then I reshared some other videos here dealing with on the 24th, 2024 of February, to re-explain what's happening, to basically show that I've hardly been able to leave. Here I actually had paid for to go to some of the parks in Kissimmee, but out of those 4 months, I hardly got to leave because I'm being threatened by Latter-day Saints. I explained that these celebrities also here on camera, are holding me hostage. Meanwhile, I dance here and there, and I'll do some, see if I do any routines here. I don't know. Some of these was showing about me being able to float in the pool. I purchased all these items, and then when it got too cold, they wanted $80 at this Airbnb for 8 hours. If I used the pool or the hot tub, it would be $100. And this particular Airbnb location, they had other mansions. It was starting to get too cold. They told me it was going to get too cold, that they wouldn't be continuing to have the heat on. They didn't believe it was going to stay warm enough. So I planned on renting a U-Haul just to take the items right here, all these floaties and things I bought as an Airbnb experience. I was hosting hostels. I spent all my time hosting in literally cleaning and keeping up, but I was as a paid person, just staying, reporting my story. But meanwhile, in my mind, technology through remote viewing, I have a terrorist organization continue to script espionage and claiming I was being held hostage at this Airbnb by people who didn't speak English and attempting to get me kicked out. Unfortunately, every time in my story, as people keep claiming that they're going to cause problems for me, every level, which is what I'm showing on my YouTube right now, is as they kept claiming that they were going to cause problems, I continue to say I'm looking for attorneys, I'm dealing with Mormons, I'm dealing with celebrities. I continue to take pictures saying I need producers, I'm not getting my money, they keep not giving me any money. I continue to say about how this is challenging. I just sing, I dance, and I just continue to deal with the people talking in my head 24/7 while I'm hosting branding like I have my whole life. I'm still dealing with identity fraudsters, questioning what's questionable. I knowing that everything I say they take credit for to go into movies, but they still continue to believe they're never going to give me any money. The fact that here, something like this video right here, I'm the one taping this video, and this was where the hot tub, the fee, if I wanted to go back again, would be $100, which at this stage, I gave away so much money that they had me give away. It wasn't as important about the $100 as just documenting, letting you know that if it's not prearranged and you're not sure, you really don't know the cost of what things are really going to cost. I think the fact that, the people I was renting from at the Airbnb, I attempted to be friends with as far as I knew. Everything was fine. Unfortunately, as we go on to the videos, you'll find out that it didn't work out very well when it came time to leave. The police helped me. I called them in order to get my stuff out of there. But that's where my story keeps going deeper and deeper into problems where people continue to cause problems for me. The idea that someone like myself, I believe, has a right to be in love, to have a relationship. I keep being told that my brother's going to continue faking being married to me, that he's going to continue believing he owns me, that I'm his slave of the Latter-day Saints. I continue to look for attorneys, asking for somebody with the technology that knows how to remote view to protect me. Instead, all I end up is more and more head games. I attempt to post on YouTube about how I believe that I've died and come back to life again. I show videos of how I can float, which I think is, they claim about using air, filling me up with air. They talk about gas money. So I go through and I just basically spent time now videotaping, showing, which I thought that since they were supposed to get paid to videotape live, but the people who have taken over the property that continue to talk think that they're going to use my identity, fake my identity, and continue to talk about themselves, which is completely identity fraud. The fact that the United States government continues to let these celebrities talk nonstop, and cult leaders, which I'm going to stay away from saying your names because I need this to post. And everything I attempt to do, they keep attempting to take down. So because I do believe that they had told me in the 80s I'm a Marilyn Monroe doll and toy, the love frequency, to flip the script around in 2019 in the stories, the fact that I've been a part of this technology of remote viewing, the fact they were claiming that the Latter-day Saints have taken $222 trillion that they believe is access to my augmented reality. Instead, they continue to talk about using the money in other ways. I continue to report. every way I can to just continue reporting. So here I am, just continue to report live. So here's where I danced a little bit, and no, this was just videos. Okay, so this was just showing me doing some modeling in the augmented reality of my life story, which now I'm attempting to continue to show as I've been traveling. So let's go back up. So basically right now we got where I'm being silent. So this one right here I just showed was on March 2nd, just of me just showing how I'm being silenced, literally just a silent video, because I'm just in absolutely shock of what it's like to be gaslit in America. So as I just now spent 105 minutes on March 5th, 2025, explaining my story. I'm going to post this wherever I can. I was just sharing about TEMU, an app that's making it where I can hopefully continue to share my story. I've got to get the news crew and do a press release, which is what I'm working on. I think the fact that some of these things is so disturbing about what's been happening, but to attempt to figure out how to create a press release, but to know that I only have less than $125,000 to work with to get myself more money. So I'm investing in myself by buying TEMU, a bunch of devices, so that way I can utilize the Airbnb that I'm at to continue to explain what's happening. I think the fact that I speak in pictures, a lot of things, but my drive keeps being erased. My phones keep being erased, which is part of my lawsuit that I got to deal with the United States government being so corrupt to continue letting medical professionals pretend while other people read inside your mind, while they continue to let people speak 24/7. So in the end, I think that's just, me talking about how they said that I would end humanity by taking a bath. They threatened me for anything and everything you can imagine that humanity would end. I mean, this is the insane thing, that they're watching me through my eyes while I'm taking a bath here on March 1st, still continuing to talk in my mind while I have no way to shut them off, continuing to threaten me, continue to brag that they won't let me take a bath, continuing to be a terrorist or, organization, but the fact that they believe that they're taking credit every time I go to the bathroom. They believe that if I have an orgasm that they own me, that these are a bunch of celebrities and terrorists that literally want credit. While they have sex, they want credit for being a prostitute. So instead of being known, which is what I've shared on my video here, instead of being known as celebrities, they would rather, actually keep demanding money and bragging that they can do whatever they want. They brag about murdering and raping and torturing. So I just continue reporting. And so here I am, just going to show one last thing here, possibly. See if the email I sent to myself. So I signed up for Grammarly, and see under the sent. I attempted under ChatGPT, which I just signed up for, where I'm going to put this all on here about where this is what's important, is taking the time to say that I'm attempting to release information about human trafficking with elites, and that it's off of fraud, and that their agenda of human trafficking, and that they have an alliance to trespass, hide documentation, remote viewing, watching on spying networks, that they're there to steal Americans' identity, the intention to kill and make payments to others for criminal activities, that they're pretending for film, that these actors are unaware that the system elite is logging into the minds of human traffickers who put on government systems, since taking credit for screaming and making loud noises, frequency, while they continue to claim that it was for people who are dog tagged. But in fact, the real intention is to steal assets, to steal your money in the entertainment industry. The fact that I'm I've got to figure out on the devices of how to continue to share. But I've been using ChatGPT now, and the dealing with the government surveillance of how they just watch while I'm being exploited, while my identity's being stolen, while I continue to report and to show you. I want to show you here. This is what I possibly will end it on, is to show you how much reporting and tags. And this shows you how insane this is. That on my page here, on my social media, I can't go live without 100 followers, first thing. And the fact that there's no promise that all the money that I've spent to get followers or get people went to nothing. So I was told I was going to be monetized on a video. Says I have followers, but I don't understand. Anyway, so here I am explaining the story where I pinned right from the very start on August 27th, 2024. This is before I got put in jail, which I'm dealing with right now. Postings about the mafia, these stalkers, which I started being threatened by people telling me that my life's in danger. So I was able to tag this because he keeps calling me an American Indian cunt. Since my mother passed away, he calls himself the Antichrist. He says that he's claimed war. He says he's wearing me, that he's going to continue being my husband, that I'm his slave, and ownership rights. So today I was just sharing about I Do Anything for Love by Meatloaf, that this is the story since 2019, I believe was when it was played, about how we're in this story with Hollywood and people who human sacrifice, that we continue listening to people brag about being able to get away with drinking people's blood and human sacrifice. So I continue to post here today this was this morning. Oh, this was 21 hours ago. So this was 3 hours ago. Talking about how this morning they were talking about these terrorists and about how they continue to sex traffic and who's doing it, how they've been getting away with it since the 80s. I've already reported there's 100,000 Boy Scout cases. They have $100 billion, the Latter-day Saints, in slush fund money. The fact that I've already contacted 911. I contacted any and every type of government agencies. I keep tagging celebrities and people involved. I continue to tag the White House and talk about how they're talking about, I'm talking to Trump. I'm tagging him. The fact that all these tags has not gotten the attention of the United States government. The fact that I literally keep tagging. So now I'm working on a press release, attempting to figure out how to get it out there to talk about. I had my toenails taken off. I've gone through hell and back. My tongue cut. It's wondering whether really what's real, why they do what they do. I don't know. I think the real question here is, when you live through any type of trauma, but the idea that I want to go to is under my other account here, as I put here as an artist, because they made me they forced me to take down pictures of my children and threaten my life. And so since this is my story of pinned here on the other Instagram account showing my drawings, my game of my interpretation of reality, of charcoal drawings, to continue showing as I have along the way, my drawing of a bus drawing. Here on my mother's property, as I got evicted from Utah, I have criminal charges here. I lost everything. All these things that I ever did since the 80s at my mom's property is gone. It's been totally emptied out. I was not allowed to have anything from that property. I believe that I was getting, targeted because my daughter being transgender. I believe that that's what this is about, that the Latter-day Saints are terrorists, that they believe in all kinds of stuff that literally is illegal. But because my daughter's transgender, you know, that just dealing with the Constitution of America being violated here. Me doing artwork, pottery, some of these things that I had at in my storage unit I've been paying for, they claimed that they took from me. This is a photography, one of the few things I have of my daughter. This is my daughter that they claimed that they have murdered. This was an actual cool picture that I helped her create. She wanted created. It was her idea. I just helped along. But this is August 11th, 2011 that it was posted. And just attempting to explain, you know, that I'm attempting to write my movie. I'm attempting to explain what's happening, the fact that I would lose everything at my mother's house. This is an Adobe project that I did, some posters that I made, you know, just showing the medical industry. I believe I'm the cure for cancer. I was told since 2011 that I am. I believe that they continue to hide who I am. I think the fact that other people, other celebrities have taken my ideas, and the fact that apps and places don't feel like you claim that I haven't been able to give you proper credit. I haven't gotten the money. You know, the fact that this is an item they claim got taken. I don't know. I just know that right now I attempt to share my story and continue. Then most of my information and my pictures from Hawaii are gone. This is Vegas. So I've just been traveling around and attempting to show. This is a painting that my daughter actually wanted that I painted. But the fact that here at my daughter's wedding, you can see my skin. This is natural, my natural color. The fact that my brother continues to talk about how they used a razor blade on me to drain my blood, suck your blood, that we're dealing with vampires. So here we are. This is on my page here, my legal brother who calls me an American Indian cunt. So here's your American Indian cunt as a temple non-Mormon, because they say they excommunicated me. They claim that they want to continue abusing me. I don't know if that's what the lawsuit's about. I do believe I'm involved with a terrorist organization of celebrities and terrorists here in America. And I do believe that I'm in danger, but I don't know what else to do except keep, that's a mask I made out of my daughter's shirt. So I just would like to show right here and show on that is somebody who I believe that I have been a part of, those who know who I am, who I've been, and who I always will be. Now this is Susan Shepard reporting. This is Susan Shepard's augmented reality, where I have participated in helping, I believe, the United States government with investigations for 5 decades. And I hope that Trump and somebody, if it's not Trump in this government, will do something. God bless America. I hope that I'll find out the proof of life of my daughters as on March 11th, 2025, here by next week. I have a court hearing. There, right there, I was pregnant with my daughter, Sarah, Melissa Cox Shear, that currently is where I sent an email where they're claiming I'll get 18 months for being a part of experimentation of hidden genetics being utilized to cure diseases. Well, if there's celebrities and cult leaders that continue to take credit for being inhumane, unhuman, unkind, uncaring, unsympathetic, well, we continue to wonder, where in the United States government is the United States government to continue to let a terrorist claim war, threaten that he put sewage in the water supply here in America, threaten to put poison in the mail, threaten to put coolant from your car into a gas tank, threatening to continue threatening, and the fact that I've already called the White House twice, the fact that I told Biden while he was president that I'm dealing with terrorists, the fact that I don't know except to continue to figure out how to report as I continue to report, as I've sent a message to the CIA about the fact that the regarding of impersonations of impersonators of using badges of people in the government, of people that they pretend to be, who are people that they murdered. So I believe that currently we're dealing with terrorists in America that are wearing badges and uniforms of Latter-day Saint terrorists, and who might have been at one time in the United States military, but also the fact that they're pretending to be other people who were not Temple Mormons. So here we are once again, here me in Okinawa, Japan, where I had 2 children that they believe and keep claiming are now dead. This is me in an F-15 in Okinawa, Japan. I was stationed overseas at 18 years old, where I will continue to tell my story about my story of stories. God bless America, and I hope that one day we will have a real America that protects people from being held hostage by cults and terrorism and terrorists. God bless America.